the tunnel as they get set to match up with Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers.
¿Viste?
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Oh, shit. But he didn't know that you was talking to him with an attitude because he was already mad because he showed up when he wasn't supposed to. Nah, but I'm just saying.
Play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down.
The ball carrier.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
Hughes on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he'll take this to the 40-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage.
So you have to go turn it
off.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys, good. Yeah. Backside guys, that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Now a first down carry by Jones.
Yeah.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can
so the thing is, he's never going to patrol. You're patrolling.
But for both sides, they had to walk away from that field.
Exactly.
Like, okay,
that's what I'm saying.
I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
That's what I'm saying. But for tonight, you got to patrol.
Carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Yeah.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Green Bay.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll try and run for it with Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard.
He wanted Mr. Do-It-All. He wanted to be Mr. Do-It-All.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now the Bills will take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From here, this would have been a 48-yarder, but no, they're going to go for it. Here we go with Williams. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Down at the 26.
A gain of 4 on the play. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Here's Jones. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 2nd down now. Shit. It's Williams. Down he goes. Inside the 10 to the 7. Burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
At the
7-yard
line.
Like he paying that nigga no mind. Yeah. Saying.
Now Jones.
Yeah, he the boss, nigga.
And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets him down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. It'll be a gain of 5 there as they move closer. It's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in with Jones. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. On is Mason Crosby for the point after.
They didn't fire him. They just sent him somewhere else, right?
7-0 Packers.
Makes the score.
I know, but I'm saying they just sent him somewhere else. They didn't fire him.
Mason Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. Out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards.
Exactly.
He's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
To the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. To the air, Allen, flush to his right. It's brought in complete. It's John Brown.
Throw it behind him, you got to throw it in front of him.
To get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10.
I know who you thought I was talking to.
7-0 on EA Sports.
Yeah.
7.
Yeah. That's what I was talking.
They'll run on 1st down with Singletary. And he'll
I had it. Damn, I had it.
43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Taken down at the 40.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and
that team next.
And blocking it and turning
you
it into
away
a nice
with the
run.
rah like a Dungeon Dragon.
Blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzes
send you away with the rah like a Dungeon Dragon.
And they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After the pickup of
like
5,
the Lion
here's 2nd
King
and 5.
from Wizard of Oz.
So the shotgun snapped in.
Oh!
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Rashawn Gary, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
It's now 3rd down.
3rd down.
So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to go deep for Beasley. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42.
To Aaron Jones.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down. They run. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a 1st down carry, it's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
50-yard line.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Able to find Lazard. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Shotgun now for Rodgers. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Rodgers drops it to Jones in the flat. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
And it's 3rd down.
9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun to give to Jones. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
At the 16-yard line.
From the 16, Rodgers to the goal
Come
line,
on,
but it's
Brad.
incomplete. Micah Hyde able to get a hand in and knock that one away.
Tanyan, incomplete. He was covered by Josh Norman.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Rodgers gives this to Jamal Williams. He will push his way down to about the 14. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And the 13-year man puts it through, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. Fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution? Or did they think they were just bad plays to call? Yeah. We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It's Knox, the tight end, making the catch. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Throwing is Allen on third. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley.
I just dropped back that second inch.
They're able to get the third down conversion. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
You already know when I drop back inch.
Again, they'll throw with Allen. His throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for Devin Singletary there, but it's going to be second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get a few here, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And that will be incomplete.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. It's caught. Jones. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Williams. And he stopped immediately there. The tackle is made by Micah Hyde. We're in the third quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. Again, it's Williams. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
And it brings up
on 3rd down, Williams. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. Give him 3 yards there, as that'll take us to 4th down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They're going to line up to go for this on 4th down. Rodgers stays on the field. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball. Try to get things settled down a little bit.
The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Here's a throw off the scramble, and that's complete out left. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Buffalo. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Now he'll pull it down. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down.
I knew it. Knew it. Oh, no.
So erase the red zone score. They'll have to dial that one up again.
And you know how difficult it is to strike in the red zone because things are a little bit more condensed.
Come on, ref.
Got to go back to their play chart and see if they can dial
I
up another one.
I even pick a play. What are you guys doing?
Squeeze down the middle. At 25 minutes. We've got 25 the month. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
A play fake to Singletary, and now it's Allen forced out to his left. His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17. Allen to throw once more. Sliding out of the pocket.
Oh,
to the end zone, but it's incomplete. That one was intended for John Brown, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
2nd down and goal. Allen, he'll buy some time right. This is caught, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills draw a bit closer. And when the smaller guy can't power it across the goal line, Charles, sometimes you need to go with a fullback. They did. It worked.
What's that thing about force and mass? How's that?
Oh, yeah. Force equals mass times acceleration.
Oh, that's big-time stuff. That's from the same guy the apple dropped on his head, right?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Yeah.
A fairly short kick from the 14. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And on the return, the Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Give him 6 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Now 4th down.
So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And that is incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Is a turnover on downs.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
We ain't giving them nothing today. At 25 to Mike. We're going 25 to Mike.
Operating from the gun, Allen. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. Allen. They'll roll him out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. To throw is Allen. Buying time to his left. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
A 40-yard attempt.
And off the crossbar, it kicks back out. Needed maybe a foot or two, but it's no good as it stands. And this score will stay right where it is. So this game's had a little bit of everything. Here's another little something. A potential game-tying 4th quarter field goal that winds up hitting iron.
And there's always the chance that it's going to hit and bank itself in, but no such luck that time. And that's a body blow right there.
They'll try and run down some clock with Williams. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
You get a fumble, you never know.
They run it again with Williams. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
Tremaine Edmonds on the tackle.
I don't know why to catch.
It's a gain of 6.
Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. And they take a knee. An extra defensive back here for the Bills on 3rd down.
Yeah,
Rodgers will take a knee here, and that should be all she wrote.
I don't know about you, partner, but watching them take the knee there and finish this one off, I feel like I'm going to be sore tomorrow. This was one bruising affair. Low scoring, but my kind of football.
Not a work of art, but maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art. You like the defensive side.
I thought it was pretty. I can't help myself. I thought it was pretty.
And it ends in a kneel down as the clock rolls down to zeros. Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team.
Yeah, press X. Press X, nigga. You.
Today's final score, Packers 10.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here.
Yeah, I was about to run
That
it
almost
back.
like open up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
You
certainly
loved
did.
the defenses.
I gave you hope, big guy.
Brought back the images of the game of old.
Yeah. Oh, I'm over here pressing the wrong